You're in your 20s and you're trying to land your first corporate job, I'm going to give you the exact interview framework that's helped me get promoted after 8 months as a grad and land my first six-figure job within the first 2 years. So make sure you save this. I've worked in corporate for the last 5 years and have been hiring manager for both junior and senior roles. And there's one thing that we look for in all of our applicants, and that's critical thinking. Especially as a grad, you don't really walk into the industry with any technical skills. But the one thing that your interviewers are always going to be looking out for is your approach to problem solving. And that's a really important skill to have, especially when every other student has the exact same skill set. So let me break down the exact 7 points you want to talk about throughout the interview, especially when it comes to behavioral questions, scenario-based questions, or even some of the case studies. All right, number 1 is you want to really define the scope. You want to identify any sort of assumptions, constraints, or parameters that you're working with, especially regarding the question they've asked. Number 2 is list the key factors or variables that are going to impact your decision making, whether that's data that they've mentioned, certain metrics, or even things that are happening in the industry right now. Number 3 is assess the risks and trade-offs. Discuss potential risks, challenges, or any unintended consequences that might come through the process that you're describing. This is going to show that you think beyond the surface level. Number 4 is considering multiple perspectives. That way you can incorporate feedback or even stakeholder views into your response. Number 5 is break the problem down into logical steps. Walk them through exactly how you're going to do this and how you're going to execute. Number 6 is demonstrate your collaboration. This is really important, especially when you're walking into a grad role. Explain how you'd involve team members, specialists, or people to help fill gaps. Number 7 is adapt and reflect. Describe how the results that come out of what you're explaining could be used to learn in the future and then obviously improve when you move forward. A little bonus tip here is combine your critical thinking with your keenness to learn and show that you're very coachable. This is really important, especially if you're a junior. If you use that exact framework in your interviews, I can almost guarantee you're going to make the shortlist. So make sure you follow for more career tips. Happy job hunting, guys.